Hi guys, it's Alia. Welcome back to my channel. So it is hashtag Scraps to Treasures Day. And what Scraps to Treasures is, it's an open collab that's hosted by Sheree from Turquoise Streaming and Maria from Maria's Miscellany. Now, for those of you who are not too familiar with it, it's basically every month there is a prompt that we're given, and you use your scraps and create something using that prompt. So it is June, and June's prompt is belly bands. Now, I don't like to fumble around too much if I can help it while I'm filming, so I try to sort of prep it just a little bit. Now, I didn't make a prototype, which sometimes I do just to make sure I can do it. So it'll be a little interesting to kind of see what we come up with. So the first thing I did, because I am working on a journal that I want to put 2 belly bands in, I cut the belly band to the size that I want. And then what I was thinking of, I'm going to cover this because I have these scraps. I also have a little pile of scraps here next to me. These here. So I want to use a combination of all of those scraps to create the belly band. So I'm going to cover this with that big piece of scrap, and then I was going to put 2 kind of like little tuck spots, like right here and right here, so you can tuck something in each of them, and then the belly band will be attached to the top and the bottom, and then also you can slide something inside. So that's what my plan is. Let's see if we can put it to work. All right, so first thing I want to do is, let me take one of these, and I'm just gonna, I think it should be plenty of paper down here. Oh yeah, definitely. Okay. I'm wondering, am I gonna sew around it? You know what, I might. So in that case, I'm just gonna use the glue stick, and then I'll sew later when everything is dry. Okay, so I'm gonna just get this on really. I know I'm gonna sew, but I like to always put everything on pretty thick, so I don't know why. All right, then actually it might have been easier to do this. Let's see. Okay. And then I'll just use my scissors and I'm going to cut it down. Oopsies. Okay, so far, so good. I feel like my videos go a lot smoother when I, plan it out just a little bit. When I do a little bit of prep work, because I feel like if I don't, a lot of times I'm sort of stumbling around trying to figure out what I want to do next, and I don't want you guys to get bored, so I like to prep now. Not for everything. Sometimes I'll just turn the camera on and just randomly create something without much prep, or kind of just flying by the seat of my pants, which, that's completely fine too. That's very creative. But as of recent, I like to plan a little bit. All right, so there's our base for the belly band. Now, I'm wondering, I think it goes this way actually. Okay, I'm going to set that aside just for a moment. And what I want to do is start building the pockets. Now, I was somewhat trying to lay it out how I think I want it. I think it was something like that. And I'm just going to use my tacky glue to glue it down. I just realized something. I didn't ink this. I don't even know if you can ink after the fact, but we're just going to do that a little bit. Okay. So it gives it a little distress. And I don't actually know which part of every of these little pieces is going to show. I don't remember. But let's just ink it, and whatever shows, shows. Okay. So this one, I think it goes this way. Yep. That's it. Sometimes I can't tell because the handwriting is so faint. Actually, I think it goes this way. Yeah, I see an E. Okay. So let's glue this one on. Alrighty. And now this is going to carefully be placed right about there. Alright, and then the last little piece. So it's like a little kind of collage. I mean, in the aspect of the word collage, you know, you're kind of collaging it, I suppose. So we're going to go with, yeah, this is a little mini collage. Now, I may or may not later on, when I actually put it in the journal, put something here. I mean, I don't know what I would put there. Well, you know what? Actually, I want to put that there. Okay, that was really unexpected, but I like when something like that happens. I really like what it sort of does to the... And I know this isn't a scrap, but... sorry. It's just too good to not use on it. All right, so put that, and I'm just kind of eyeballing it. I'm not, I think it's pretty lined up. Let's give it a little press for a second. All right, so here is the first little tuck spot. Oh, you know what? The nice thing about paper, if you fold something and it's not lining up, or if it's not, you know, doing what it's supposed to do, you can always trim it down. I mean, refold it, not trim it down. All right, so that, and I don't know exactly where I'm going to put each of the pockets. So before I make it permanent, because we're going to attach it by the back here, I'll wait till I do this one. And basically all this was a piece of paper, one of my scraps. I folded it in half, and then I just kind of set it down on the belly band, and I folded these up. All right, so with this one, I'm thinking of doing, let's see, what do I have over here for scraps? Oh, this would be kind of neat. Actually, I like this better. And again, I'm just kind of guesstimating. And if I have to trim a little bit more after, I'm completely fine with that too. But it kind of just gives us a sense of how it's going to look before we, you know, put anything permanently. Alrighty, so I think I'd like this here. I do have a little bit of the music paper. Well, a very little bit. You know what? Hold on. I'm just trying to see something really quickly. If we cut this off, and maybe if we did something like that, and then that goes there. No, I don't think I like that music paper. But we have some more here. So let's use this little piece down here. And I'm going to cut it a little bit bigger. And if I mean, obviously I'll probably cut it down, but at least it gives us a little. Okay, so I did say originally I wanted that down there. You know what? I actually want this. So if I put this kind of behind here, like this, and then I want a strip that goes like this. And I mean, I could do that. Or do we do a little pop of color? Oh, this is kind of, or I mean, I still do have more of this. Well, you know what? Let's, because the other one has this too, let's just cut a little piece and then just sort of play around with it and see how it would look. All right, so if I have these two things, so this is here, mind frame. Oh, okay, good, I am. And this is here, and this is like this maybe, or is that too much out? And then we do still see a little peekaboo of that, but I don't know if we should see more or not. All right, so let's try something different. I'm going to try this. I'm going to try this. And I'm going to try this. Let's see what that looks like. I have to sort of, do I like that? Do I like that? No, I don't like that. We're going to go back to plan A. How did I have it? I had it like this. Maybe, or this. I think I'm gravitating to this more because it's kind of like a whole piece, but maybe that shouldn't be a whole piece. Maybe it should be broken up like that. You know what? Let's do that. Okay, so let's put on this first, and I'll just ink a little bit. Well, the bottom's not going to show. All right, so that's going to go right here. Yep. Another thing too I found, just, you know, from experience, sometimes I'll go back and forth with the way, you know, I want the placement to be, and then I'll settle with something, but kind of am like, you know, I could go either way. But then once it's glued down and together and cut and, you know, the way it's supposed to be, I actually like it a lot better. So, like, what I mean is, like, it'll grow on me. Is this what we decided on? I completely forgot. I think so, yeah. Oh gosh, my short-term memory. Okay, so I'm going to put this here. Alrighty, and then I'm going to ink the tops and the sides, but the bottom I'm going to wait because I don't exactly know. I know I'm going to have to cut it off, and then once I cut it off, then I'll ink the bottom. Actually, maybe I should, hold on. Kind of know where it's going to be, roughly. I'm just guesstimating at this point, only because I don't want to over glue. All right. But then we'll still cut it down and ink the bottom. Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna, I have a little bit of an overhang here. And now we can ink this. Ink the side, ink the top. All right, yeah, you know what? I am fine with that. I don't know if I have something small. You know what? I might not need it because I have the thing on the other one first. Okay. All right, so let's just see, oops. Let's just see what we have. Let me see where I am for time. Okay, so we're at 15 minutes. All right, so I think I might bring this one down just a bit because we want to be able to tuck something there. I think this is perfect because we don't want to go up too high because then whatever's in it could stick up higher than that. Yeah, and I don't think the more I look at this one, I don't mind it at all. I do like it. Yeah, so I'm actually really happy the way this came out. Very good. So now what we need to do, since we have the placements down, I want to seal this. And then I'm going to do something else to just so, hold on, I'll show you in a second. Because it is a belly band and you're going to be sliding stuff in and out, I don't want anything catching on it, you know, like any of the loose edges. So what I thought I would do is just put a little tape on it, you know, so the tape will kind of smooth down each of the edges. I mean, in my head, I think it will work, but let's just see. All right, so I mean, technically I could use washi tape, but I feel like when I use washi tape, I like it to show. And on the back of this, obviously it's not going to show, so I think Scotch tape is just fine. So what I thought, I'll just run a piece like this. Let's see, just like this. Oops, I came kind of close to the edge. You gotta be careful with the next one. And then just smooth it down. And that way it makes like a nice smooth surface and it won't get stuck on the paper. Okay, I'll do this one too. And then after we do the tape, we'll just take a look at it and see how we like it. But I think so far, what I've seen, I do like. So I think this was a thumbs up for me, definitely. Oh, and I forgot, I'm still going to sew it, but I do have to wait for it to dry before I run it through my sewing machine. But I'm just wondering now, maybe I should have sewed it first before I put the tape, because now the sewing machine has to go through the tape and the needle's going to get sticky. All right, so there we have it. And let's just pretend we'll put something in here, put something in here. So they're like belly bands on belly bands. Now I'm not sure, I'm not 100% positive. I might do just a straight stitch just to seal at the bottom, but I also might keep it as 2 belly bands. So technically this is a 3 belly band scrap. So you have this as the belly band, you have this as a belly band, and this as a belly band. So there's a lot of belly bands, but again, I'm not sure if I'm going to close this up or not. We'll see. But that actually, I'm very happy that it came out like this, especially since I didn't use, or I didn't do a prototype first. So this was all by the seat of my pants. And I am very happy with it. So I think that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the little craft with me. Again, this was for the hashtag Scraps to Treasures Open Collab hosted by Sheree and Maria. Now definitely check out their channels because they will have a list of other participants too that is, that's joining the Open Collab. And, have fun and see what everybody else has done. So, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.